So, it's been a long time, hasn't it, since I've been, oh gosh, look at my hair, been on this channel. I just wanted to pop up and say, hi, I am still here. So, it's been a while because the last 18 months has been a little bit crackers with moving house and having a baby and everything else. And so, Stamping Up has kind of gone by the wayside for me a little bit. But I'm back. If the last 3 months have taught me anything, it's that I can't leave, so you kind of stuck with me. And I've made the decision that I do need to take it easy, but I do enjoy stamping. I enjoy stamping with my friends, which can't happen at the moment, unfortunately, but it will happen again soon, sorry. Messages popping down the top of the screen, I can't cope with little things on the screen. I enjoy stamping at events and I like going to meet people and all of that. I really enjoy blogging and creating. I really enjoy Facebook Live. And so I'm hoping to do one a week. Every Wednesday, and I know it's Thursday, I had a community centre committee meeting last night that popped up out of nowhere. So that was 7 o'clock and I wasn't going to make this. So I thought I'll just switch it to Thursday. So hopefully every week on a Wednesday about 7:30, we might get some stamping. Maybe. I'll try. I shouldn't promise, should I? Because I'm only going to break it. But that's my intention. So, the other thing that's happened that's quite exciting. Actually, I've got 2 exciting things that have happened, really. So one, probably the most exciting bit, new catalogue. Oh, which is so pretty. So this came out last week. If you haven't got a copy and you want a copy, just drop me a message and I can pop one in the post to you. No, absolutely no problem at all. I've still got 8 left. So yeah, plenty of those. To, just let me know if you want one. And yeah, I'm going to give you a bit of a sneaky peek inside, a bit of a tour, things that I think are really important. The other thing that's really exciting, this is exciting, this is really exciting. Personally, the other really exciting thing is, my daughter turned 1 the beginning of last month, and baby number 2 is coming in November. So, I'm saying I'm going to do one a week. I'm hoping to do one a week. There might be a break at some point. But, yeah, so that's the plan. At the moment, I'm feeling quite good. I suffer really badly with pregnancy sickness. The pills are working, which is wonderful. I have a drink, I have a stool, and I'm good to go. Shall we have a look in this fabulous catalogue before I waffle any more drivel? Probably a good idea. So let me tilt this down. And I've got a new phone and the app has changed a bit since I last did this. So I'm just trying to work everything out again. So, can you see that? Look at it, it's beautiful. This catalogue is, how many pages? 194 pages of fabulous stamps. I mean, just wonderful. I don't want to pick out all my favourites because I'll be here literally all day, but I do want to point out a few things that I think are really important. This list at the front tells you all of the suites in the catalogue. If I pull to the first one, these suites are your quick way of getting coordinated product. So, everything matches, which is one of the reasons why I love Stamping Up so much, because I can pull cardstock and an ink and some designer series paper and I know it's all going to match and work together, which if I go down to your big box craft store, I spend hours because I can't find the perfect pink thing that matches that other perfect pink thing. No problem like that with Stamping Up because it all works together. So, as well as being able to buy each individual item in the suite separately, so you could buy the paper, you could buy the stamps, you could buy the dies, there is now one item number for the whole suite. And I know you sit there and go, oh my god, that's a big number. That's probably the most expensive suite in the catalogue, and there's 2 stamp sets, a punch, a die, designer series paper, memories and more cards, shaker windows, and stamping blends in there, and some gems. There's a lot in that kit. but your sweets are like quick and easy kits. All you need to do is add some cardstock and add some inks, and you've got loads of projects. And I have to admit, when I did my pre-order, all I ordered was sweets, because I know that I can very quickly pull things together using those products. My personal favourite, and the one I'm going to use today, is unfortunately a little bit... I think it's everybody's favourite, and so it is on back order at the moment, but it's this. I am completely in love with this designer series paper. It is gorgeous. So, not got it on me. I'm not using any designer series paper today. I'm just going to use the stamp set, because I think the stamp set is less in demand than the paper is. But I'm not using the dies because they really are in demand. But in that suite is less expensive, but you get the stamp set, which is this one, which is just stunning. The dies that match, and 2 embossing folders, some hoop embellishments that are really funny. Hold on a second, I'll grab them for you. Where have they gone? I've taken them out of the packaging because they were a bit awkward to store. But they're these fabulous gold rings that are square. So I thought they'd be round, but they've got, like... I want to say they've got corners, but that's not quite what I mean. But they weigh nothing at all. And I can just see dream catchers. I actually can see earrings with those, but I'm not sure I'm actually going to get to that. Because that might be a bit beyond me. I'm not very good with that sort of craft, but I know that there are people out there that are. So those are in there. And a ribbon pack, which includes 2 different ribbons that are both beautiful. Oh, and some gold specialty die cut, like laser die cut paper that's got fancy leaves, and so like these bits of this card. This is the card that I shared on my blog on Saturday for our teen blog hop. And you can see you've got those gold bits. They are one of the specialty designer series papers, and it's stunning. So, what was the other? When you just... So, there are, as you can see, there's loads of stamps in this catalogue. Loads and loads and loads. And some fabulous deals as well. The bits that I think are the most important bits are always at the back of the catalogue. So, where does it start? There. So, we've got all of the inks. This is every single ink that Stampin' Up carry. Aren't they stunning? But it's these 5 here that are the really important ones for this year, because these are our brand new Stampin' Up in colours. In colours run for 2 years, and they are exclusive. So these ones were released last year, and they've got another 12 months to run. These ones are the new ones, and they run for 2 years. And they're really pretty. So I have the designer series paper at my... I'm a really bad Stampin' Up demonstrator. I didn't place my new catalogue order on launch day because my brain doesn't hold information, and I completely forgot about it, to be honest. So I only put my order in last night. So I haven't got the inks yet, but I have got the designer series paper. So we have got, what's it called? Cinnamon Cider, which is like a really nice brown. I am not a brown person, but it's lovely. Magenta Madness, which is a lovely bright pink. Just Jade, which I think might be my favourite. Isn't that stunning? I've always been a mint macaron person, and that just, makes me happy. This one, which is Bumblebee, which is a kind of muted bright yellow. Does that make sense? Probably not. And then Misty Moonlight. They are just beautiful, and they work really well as a set of 5 colours. Now, ink colours aren't designed to go together. That's not the point of them. The point is to kind of fill the gaps in the rest of the kind of colour range that Stampin' Up do. But I do think they're 5 colours that work together really nicely. Before I stop waffling about ink colours, I do have an ink colour club that is running at the moment. If you want to join in with that, that is 5 months at £25 a month, and each month you get 1 of the colours. So this month you might get Magenta Madness. That's Misty Moonlight. Can you tell I haven't got the colours in my head yet? But you get the ink pad, the refill, the cardstock, the designer series paper, the ribbon, the in-colour dots, which are really cute, and the Stampin' Up marker, the Stampin' Right marker, all in that one colour. And it's a really nice way of collecting all the colours. You've then got everything in that colour, so you can make fabulous coordinated projects. The word I mean. So that's the new in colours. And they are just lovely. If you see a little N in the catalogue, like that one, that's new. So anything with that, if you're looking at, say, there we've got Melon Mambo Stampin' Blends that we've never had before. They're brand new, so that they've got a little N on, and you've got it the same on stamp sets. So like this stamp set, Embrace Each Moment, which is very nice, has got a little N on, so you can always see what's new and what's been in the catalogue before that you might have in your collection and have forgotten about, which is the sort of thing I do regularly. So the other thing that I really wanted to point out to you, look at these papers, they're so pretty, is, where's it gone? We've got All Our Memories and More, so many embellishments, so many ribbons, they're so pretty, is the current joining offer. So I'm not going to waffle about this for too long, because I know that people aren't massively keen on joining, even though they should be, because it's a fabulous way to earn products. At the moment, if you decide to become a Stampin' Up demonstrator, which doesn't involve any demonstrating at all, you don't need to do what I'm doing right now, you can literally just have the starter kit and never do anything else with it, or you could grab the starter kit and use the 20% discount that you get for your own crafty stuff, and that's fine. At the moment, if you grab a starter kit, which is £99, you get to choose £130 worth of product. You also get to pick a free bundle. Now, the bundles this year, what they have done, what Stampin' Up have very kindly done, is at the back of the catalogue, they have listed all of the bundles. So you've got the die, a really cute kind of what project, that's the word I'm looking for, and then which stamp set coordinates with it. So you've got inspiration along with the dies themselves and where you can find the stamp set in the catalogue. So this one, Best Plaid, coordinates with the Best Year stamp set that's on 100 page 33. 100 page 33, there, yeah, I need to put my teeth back in, don't I? Page 133, so you can see that's the stamp set that goes with it, which is really nice as well, isn't it? There's some really useful sentiments in there. Gets you through the whole year. And it coordinates with the dies, and you've got even more inspiration as well, which I just think is really cool. So, all the information about this is currently on my blog, and I will put the links up here if you're watching on Facebook, and I will link this onto YouTube at some point. They'll be down at the bottom. So, I think that's everything I wanted to show you. Yes. So, shall we make a quick card? Because that's ultimately why we like watching Facebook Live, isn't it? Because we'd like to do some quick stamping, and I've already waffled for 15 minutes. So I have got the Forever Fern stamp set. Now I have been playing with this quite a lot, and I have got a couple of really cute examples. So there's this one. If you've received a catalogue from me already, you will already have a card that uses the designer series paper, because I basically took this card, which is sort of what I'm going to do today, but there's a strip of designer series paper underneath there that's stripy, but it's floral on the other side. So I stripped a designer series paper and the hello on, and they looked really cute. They are coming on my blog shortly. And when I get round to writing, I keep making cards and taking photographs and then forget to do the blogging bit. That's the bit I'm bad at. So that's why I'm sort of thinking Facebook Live might work better. So there's that one, which has all these beautiful die cut leaves and some of the gold specialty paper. And then there's this one. Now this is a swap that I've made for a upcoming event. One of my upline is doing a virtual craft event, in July, and I sent all my swaps off yesterday, but I haven't sent this one yet because this is probably going to go to my upline after, just because you always need a thank you card, don't you, for somebody putting so much effort in that she's going to do a full virtual retreat. So, because we should have all got together in, I think in July, June, but we obviously couldn't because of COVID. So she's done it virtually instead. And so I made this card, and it's really simple. This piece of designer paper isn't actually stuck down, it's the B side. So you can see that you've got this on one side, that on the other, so pretty. Die cut leaf, and a thank you sentiment. And that's it, they came together really quickly. Perfect swap, and they're, sorry, but I think that's stunning. So I have got the Forever Fern stamp set, a piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock, and a piece of Whisper White. All the measurements of these kind of things are always on my blog. This is half a piece of A4, cut in half and scored in the middle. And then this is 0.5 centimetre shorter and narrower than the card front. And then I've got 4 green inks, because apparently all the cards I make at the moment are green. So I've got Soft Seafoam, Granny Apple Green, Pear Pizzazz, and Shaded Spruce. So Forever Fern is one of Stampin' Up's cling mount stamps, which we now only carry cling mount and photopolymer. If you've been around Stampin' Up a while, you know that we used to do wood mount and clear mount, and it got a bit confusing. So they've kind of done away with all of that and left us with cling. And these stamps don't fall off blocks. They are welded. I've stuck the stickers on the back because that's the kind of secret, but they stick on really easily. Just going to grab another big block, and they don't fall off, which is just wonderful. So, and then I'm also going to grab a sentiment. There we are. So I'm going to be really brave, put my big girl pants on, and open all of my ink pads. Now usually when I do this, I get ink everywhere and I put my elbow in it and make a mess, but we shall see if that happens tonight or not. So I move the Pear Pizzazz piece out of the way, and I'm going to randomly stamp down the left-hand side of my cardstock with my leaf stamps. So I'm going to start with the darkest colour first. So I've got Shaded Spruce. Yep, look, finger in the ink. Knew that would happen. So I'm going to take this beautiful leaf stamp. And the other thing about these stamps is they're Stampin' Up distinctive. So the image you get is just, I mean, look at it, it's just beautiful. And I'm going to just randomly stamp that down the left-hand side of my card. Kind of jaunty angles, moving it around a little bit, like so. And I'm not quite in the middle of my, there we go, that might be better. Can you see better now? I hope so. So then I'm going to take the next stamp, and I'm going to use Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to overlay that, and I don't mind about the overlapping, quite like that look sometimes, just like so. So we're building up those layers of colour, and then I'm going to take one of the smaller ones, and this is Soft Seafoam. This is quite a light, quite a pale green, and I'm going to just stamp those randomly. And I don't mind that it's not always kind of coming off the edge because it's such a light colour, you can't really see, which is nice. I'm just filling in the gaps with that. And then I've got my Hello sentiment. I love the font on this, I just think it's really cute. And I'm going to stamp that right down in that bottom right hand corner in Pear Pizzazz. Then I've got my Pear Pizzazz card base as already prepared. And I'm going to layer this single piece of cardstock on the top. And you've got a really quick and simple card that you could jazz up in loads of different ways. So you could die cut those leaves and add those die cuts on, which would give you a look more like that. You could add some ribbon or some sparkles or whatever else. But I think that is such a cute and simple card that just you can't go wrong when you've got stamps that are just so stunning. So thank you ever so much for joining me here at Stampin' by Hannah this evening. I hope to be back again next Wednesday. I might need a reminder. And I do hope that my plan is to get this up onto YouTube on Saturday morning. So if you're catching the replay, thank you ever so much for joining me. If you haven't got a copy of the catalogue and you want one, just drop me a message and I can pop one in the post to you. UK only, just because of postage and things. And I've only got English catalogues at the moment. And then if you want to join in with the In Colour Club, you've got until the end of the month to do that, and all the details are on my blog and will be linked in this Facebook post very shortly. So thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.